Oh, hey everybody, how you doing tonight? Um, I'm gonna make a video for you here. We're gonna go over the markets and then the news, and then we'll do a little bit of my personal achievements. Um, well, because I was such a nice guy, two more women at that place gave me a key lime pie, which, to be honest with you, they said they got it at Key Largo, but I'll be honest with you, I liked the Publix one better because this one was too much like a lemon meringue pie with all that real airy, fluffy stuff. And the one at Publix was much, much better than this one. Although, to be fair, I mean, I would still eat this. It's okay. It's just too meringue, It's too fluffy. So, it's okay, but it was the thought that counts. And everybody likes me at my new job now. So, I'm just having trouble with that girl right now because she left without telling me, which is not a good sign, okay? But we did have a couple of brief words, some stolen words in the beginning, and then that was it. So, anyways, let's go ahead and let's skip all the financials. Let's go straight into the news, okay? Because I've already bored you with what a nice guy I am, and I have a key lime pie. All right? Florida numbers of COVID-19 getting new scrutiny. Research finds 5,000 more dead. Well, I wonder how they did. They probably dug up the bodies from 10 years ago and said, well, my goodness, these people died of COVID-19. Virus surges globally. Macron, the Princess of France, is under pressure to lock down. The people are all pressuring him to lock down. Over 100 fully vaccinated people contract COVID-19 in Washington state. That's all the more reason to get the jab. Why wouldn't you do it? They're telling you, I'm a dumb, stupid dildo. You understand? Even my subscribers know this. Because I've been saying for a long time, what's the point? But the CDC recommends, and they're not dumb dildos, that you should be jabbed up. So go get jabbed. Now they got the world's first animal jab. Terrific. Fantastic. I can just see around the corner. Registering your pet. Isn't that going to be interesting? Well, you'll have a pet. Maybe not 2 or 3 unless you can afford all these jabs. Huh? What do you think? Skin, quote, peeled off in rare reaction to Johnson & Johnson. I guess it's the jab. Okay? What difference does it make? Skin, schmin. What difference does it make? At least you won't die of COVID-19. Okay? Think about it. Pfizer says shot 100% effective in kids 12 to 15 years old. Fantastic. Battle rages over passports, quote unquote. Pretty soon we'll need a passport to go to get gasoline or go into the grocery store. You'll have to have a passport. Yo, papers, please, just like RL2 has been saying. I want to see her. Can you please send me some pictures? And you know what I'm talking about? RL2. Okay? I'm not hooked up yet. All right? I'm still officially available. Send me some pictures, okay? Please. I'm serious. I'd like to know what she looks like. She's in a very interesting place. I won't reveal her bat cave there. Let's see. I'm not going to read anything. We're not going to go over Lil Ass and his Satan shoes. We're not going to do that. Revealed number of friends needed to be successful. You want to read it? I'll bet you it's like over 20. How much you want to make a bet? It's going to be over 20. Revealed the exact number of friends you need to be successful and why having too many can be just as bad as having none. Robin Dunbar is a British psychologist who specializes in human behavior, spelled British, of course. He believes that one can only maintain a certain number of connections at a time. Based on research into human grouping, he says the magic number is 150. Can you please, with these people, just stop it already? Okay? Please. This is so silly. And you can only have 5 intimate friends and 15, quote, supportive friends, okay? So don't worry, girls. I still got plenty of room for you and to still be not hindered by not being successful, okay? Look at my wrinkled shirt today. It's not washed either. Swiss ambassador to U.S. assaulted by intruder in D.C. home. Drake's mansion stormed by knife-wielding woman. Day 3, George Floyd case, firefighter blocked from helping returns to stand. That's going to be devastating. Devastating. Morgue workers accused of stealing from the dead. There's worse things, too, believe me, when I tell you, okay? You can watch the video, Mary Jane's Last Dance. Is that the one by Tom Petty and the Heartbreaker, which I like, by the way? Although I know it's demonic. I can't help it. Housewives star busted for alleged fraud and money laundering. New flood! Million migrants could cross the border. Well, that's possible. We could also get 30 million that come over. I don't even want to go there because it's so ridiculous. The agenda by the Biden administration is to just dissolve the country of white Americans. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm sorry to say that, but that's kind of what it sounds like. So if you can't get rid of the white people, then just overwhelm them with massive numbers of dumbed-down immigrants. What can we say? I know I'll probably get in trouble for it, but what do you want me to tell you? You can't find one immigrant who can think about the COVID-19. They can't even think. Can't even find many American whites that can think. But at least you have a better chance. Thousands held in cramped Texas tent facility. My God, it's cruel. Let them all out and give them high-paid jobs. In empty Amsterdam, they're reconsidering tourism. Too dangerous. Too dangerous, Amsterdam. Why don't you just start... I don't even want to get into it, okay? I'm just going to get into trouble. Brazil rocked by political turmoil as scamdemic looks dark. Elite New York City hospital charges $3,358 for test. Well, that's a bargain if you ask me, okay? Pastor's wife plotted his murder amid love triangle, authorities say. Report, actor shares homophobic DMs from NBA superstar Kevin Durant. Oh, well, what were we telling you? Huh? What were we telling you? The old jugular vein? What were we telling you, folks? Guess who's back in the doghouse, okay? Now, this is typical behavior which should be representative of the whole of Joe Biden, okay? Guess who's back in the doghouse? Major bites again. What was I saying before? See, you people do not know me and how my brain works. That's why you come here, because you learn what's going to happen to Rin Tin Tin before it happens. What did I tell you? It's a liberal dog. And liberals don't learn. They keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. What did I tell you was going to happen? This dog's going to get into problems, right? Again, biting somebody. German Shepherds, man, I know that they're nice dogs and everything, but man, I've been bit at least 2 times by German Shepherds. Okay? All right. You want to look into it? Let's look into it. I think I predicted this, except I said it would be the jugular vein. Full circle. This is perfect for the policies of Joe Biden, right? Another Biden incident. The Biden's dog Major has now been involved in another biting incident that required medical attention. 2 people with knowledge of the incident tell CNN. The incident, which involved a National Park Service employee, took place on the White House South Lawn on Monday afternoon. The employee was working at the time and needed to stop in order to receive treatment from the White House medical unit. First Lady Jill Biden Press Secretary Michael LaRosa told CNN that Major is, quote, still adjusting to his new surroundings. This is just a perfect analogy to our great, wonderful, incredibly intelligent Mexican Americans and Honduran Americans that are just waiting to bring up the IQ here in the United States. Can you hardly wait for them to breach the border? My goodness, this is wonderful. So now we can give Major another chance, just like we're going to give all of the illegal immigrants everything, right? Perfect. All right, let's see here. Let's keep going. Yes, this is a quote from somebody. Yes, Major nipped someone on a walk. Out of an abundance of caution, the individual was seen by White House medical unit and then returned to work without injury. The National Park Service did not immediately respond to a CNN request for comment. And in typical fashion with CNN being the suicidal lefty maniacs that are running this country, and they're going to do the same in an analogous way to you and I. There's what do you call a put upon pooch, who is just as gentle and docile as one could imagine, as we show him cuddling up and snuggling up, and of course he wouldn't bite again. Good old liberal Joe Biden. Even his dog shows promise of being a good liberal. I love it. All right, here we go. Let's continue on and finish out this newscast. Actually, I think that was the high point of the newscast, if you ask me. Don't worry, we're almost done. All right. Trust in tech craters. Looks like warehouse organizers and Amazon are allegedly, it's going to be a retaliation. Big retaliation at Amazon. They need about $45 an hour, plus benefits and perks. And they're not peeing in a cup anymore. Actually, I'm not peeing in this cup. This is truly Mountain Dew. It's really Mountain Dew. But I have been accused of the other thing, and it shall go nameless. So, anyways, let's continue on here. We're almost done. Naval officer busted selling NATO secrets to Moscow. Well, what's the difference? NATO, Russia, what's the difference? Oh, Musk's girlfriend is ready to die on Mars. Isn't that enlightening? Speaking of suicidal lefties, let me tell you something, people. If you think that you could go to Mars and do anything like Mark Wahlberg or whatever that was, that guy there, or whatever his name was, whatever that actor was that played that one where he's on Mars with his excellent physique and everything, eating those little things that were growing there, you're out of your mind. How long could you survive on K2? A matter of minutes in that freezing cold? I don't even want to get into it. Most of you are so idiotic and dumb, you don't know anything. And you pretend that you know everything. And then when anybody tries to call you to task for it, well, then you're a bad guy, right? Folks, Mars is an easy one, okay? Forget about your helicopters. We don't need to know about what's over there. We already know. And it's not like the most important thing is the Korolev crater. There's ice there and it's clean ice. What more do you want? If you're going to be able to do anything, you're going to have to use that with a machine that turns ice into water or jet fuel or drinking water or whatever. You understand? So what are you doing farting around? It's all a big psyop. It's all nonsense. When they start talking about Korolev, even, I'll tell you what, Elon Musk, if you get hold of my channel here, just come here and do it. Send me an email or whatever it is, and I'll try to get you on the way that you can sell people on this nonsense with Mars, okay? And you can't use the Trump hate, okay? That's passé now. You need a little bit of instruction in human behavior. That's it. Mercifully done. Goodbye.